Hi, assalamu alaikum and good evening, everybody. Hi, welcome to MGKK Suburbanum channel. This is the first collaboration that we have with MGKK Suburbanum channel, and this is the first program that we are going to use English. I am Mr. Muhammad Hani from SMK Unku Aziz, and I will be the host. And this program is called CSI with Mr. Hanin. As you can see, CSI stands for Chat, Share, and Inspire. Okay. I would like to take this opportunity to thank MGKK channel for providing this platform tonight, and also not forgetting the Sabak District Secondary School English Language Panel for giving me the chance to be the host. If you have seen me before, yes, I am also a presenter for DDTV, and you can check them out. Um, but tonight is going to be a special program because we want to meet four wonderful people. Yes, they just finished their schooling and they got the SPM result, and we want to listen to them about a few secrets. Yes, okay. As you know, SPM result has already been announced, and tonight we would like to share with our viewers out there some student successful stories uh, in their SPM result, and they are very fortunate to actually to got an A plus for English. So CSI, this program, we want to get some insight from these amazing people. For those who just watching, thank you very much for spending a little bit of your time with us. And don't forget to actually register as the organizer already prepared the link for you to register. Yes, for your attendance, and also later on for our lucky draw. We are going to select a few winners from the lucky draw, and you will get special prizes from the organizer as well. Okay, so viewers, as the program tonight is called CSI, it's not the crime scene investigation that we see in drama. Of course, it is also one of the stories that I like to watch. But today we are going to divide our program into three parts. Okay, the first part is chat. The second part is share. The third part is going to be about inspire. Yeah. For those who have just joined us, thank you again for joining us tonight. So we are just about to start the program, and we are going to start our first session with the chat part. And because this is CSI with Mr. Hani, so I'm going to control the flow for tonight. And I hope the viewers out there would get the benefits of our program tonight. So I would like to introduce to all viewers our guest for tonight. Uh, and I would like to invite the first person for tonight, which is Shifting.
Hi, Mr. Hanin.
Hi, Shifting.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
Yes, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so to all viewers out there, Shiting, yes, is also one of the lucky candidate who got an A plus for English, and we would like to hear a little bit more from you. Can you share with me and also the viewers out there a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Lim Shiting, and I was graduated from SMJK and I'm currently studying at the College Matriculasi Kelantan.
Oh, you got your placement at College Matriculasi Kelantan already, yeah,
Yeah,
Shiting?
yes,
Congratulations on your placement there. So
thank
what
you.
program that you get into the respiration?
So program I took is science.
Okay, fine. So, okay, in that case, good luck to you. And what do you like to do during your free time, actually, Shipping?
So during my free time, I like to watch drama or listen
Watch
to music.
drama and
Yeah.
listen to music. Okay. Thank you very much. I think we would get to you a little bit more later. And I would like to invite the next person who is Aisha.
Hi.
Hi, Aisha.
Hi, Mr. Hanin.
Hi, how are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing fine.
Okay, so can you share with the viewers out there a little bit about yourself, Aisha?
Okay, so my name is Farha Aisha binti Ramzi, and I was a student of MRSM Sungai Besar. But before that, I went to Sekolah Menengah Perempuan Bandaraya.
Sekolah Menengah Perempuan Bandar Raya. So it's a girls' school, is it?
Yeah, for the
Okay,
first, from 1 to Form 3, I was in a all-girls school.
on yes, in all girls' school. Okay, so is there anything that you like to do during your free time, Aisha?
Um, During my free time, I really like to draw, and I also like to listen
Mhm.
to music.
Okay, so you are into drawing. So is there anything that you really like to draw? I mean, like, is it scenery?
No, I'm more to character rather than landscape. Yeah.
Oh, you are into characters than landscape. Okay, thank you very much, Aisha, for that. So we are
Thank
going
you.
to hear from another guest, who is Shazrina.
Hello, Mr. Hanin.
Hello, Shazrina. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing fine, thank you.
Have you taken your dinner?
Yes.
Yes, okay, Alhamdulillah. So you are energized tonight to share all your secrets with us.
Yes, I am ready. Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you share a little bit about yourself to all our viewers out there?
My name is Nur Shazwina binti Abu Suja, currently living in Shah Alam, and I was a student of SBPI Sabak Bernam.
Okay, so you was a student at SBPI Sabarina, and you were there for all 5 years, is it, Sabrina?
Yes, for 5 years.
Okay, so what you like to do during your free time?
Well, since we are in a pandemic and we are just staying
Mhm.
at home, I love to spend most of my time reading English novels.
So, wow, that is also interesting. So, do you have like anything that you like to read now?
Uh, I'm currently reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle.
The Power of Now. Wow, it seemed like very, very serious reading, right, Sabrina?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So now we go on to our next speaker, who is Aina. Hi, Aina. Okay, so viewers out there, we are just waiting a little bit of time. Yes, okay, so she's with
Hello.
us now. Hi, Aina.
Hi.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, of course, I can hear you. Aina. Can you tell a little bit about
Hello.
yourself? Hello. Hi, Aina.
Hello.
Yes, Aina, can you hear me? Uh, so, uh,
Hi.
This is okay. Yeah, to all viewers, you need to understand us because we are dealing with technology. So the connection sometimes it can go a little bit back. So we hope that you also forgive us. It's out of our control as well. We hope that I now will have a better connection. And by the way, I from was a student of SMK Tunku Aziz. For your information, all the viewers out there, all of them have done tremendously well in their SPM result, and they got A plus for English and okay, they got A plus for English, and for our Wheel of Fortune, yeah, the you need to have like a special code. The code is CSI. The code is CSI. Okay, so this is from the organizer. Okay, now yes, Aina is back with us. Never mind. We are going to get more with them one by one in our second part, which is share. Now we will start our lucky draw as mentioned by the organizer. I'm telling you guys that the code is CSI. Okay. So with that, we start with our first round of Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay, congratulations. The first winner is Muhammad Shami bin Muhammad Razif. So don't worry, the organizer will contact you, yeah, for the prizes and for your guys' information, the prizes. Okay, let's continue with the second winner of the question. And who's the winner? Karen Nadia binti Zakaria, also from Trango. Thank you very much and also congratulations. And we will find another person to win the prize. Let's see, okay? Alif Fikri, yes, congratulations for all the winners. So for you, for all the viewers information out there, uh, the winners we get like RM10 ringgit worth of top up, and the organizer will actually contact you because you already put your contact number over there and also your details. So that is the end of the first part, which is the chat part. So now we come into the share part. This share part is more towards a one-on-one conversation between me and all the speakers that come tonight. And with that, I would like to invite Cheating first.
Hi.
Hi, Cheating.
Hi, Mr. Hanin.
Okay, so are you ready for me to ask you a little bit of question?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Uh, okay. So actually, before this, we already had a meeting. Yeah. So all the viewers, I already asked them beforehand. They are going to also answer later a little bit on the part they find it the part that they like in the English paper, we are talking about the old format. We are not talking about the new format, and also the part where they find it a little bit difficult. Then they are going to show afterwards, okay, for you guys information. But we go straight on with the question to our lovely young lady over here. So, Sitting, so what do you like most about learning English?
So, as we all know, English is an international language. So
Yeah.
I like the most about learning English is that I can have the ability to speak, which means I can speak to everyone wherever I go. And with this ability, I won't feel scared or insecure when I go to a strange place.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yes, because you mentioned it's what language that you can use when you go somewhere else, right? It makes you feel a little bit less insecure. Try to communicate with other people, which is a very good way of like saying that you like about learning English. Okay, Cheating. Would you like to share also the activities that you did in the classes that you remember?
Sorry, can you hear clearly?
Uh,
Can you
Okay.
repeat the
Can you
question?
share with everybody, the viewers, yeah, the activity that you did in the class that you remember?
So during the class, I will pay full attention when the teacher was teaching. Then I will
Mm-hmm.
ask question directly when I don't understand anything, and I will also read the feedback given by my teacher on my essay.
Okay, so one thing that I like about your answer is about the feedback. Yes, you get the feedback from your teachers, and then of course from the feedback you are going to improve a lot, right? Cheating. What do you like the most about your teacher's feedback? What you learned from that?
So my teacher will usually write down my mistake very directly, and it let me know which part I have to improve and which part I'm good enough.
Okay, that's good. So from that, you know your strength and also your weakness. So viewers out there, so the teacher's feedback also is going to help you to improve yourself. Yeah, it will let you know your weakness and also your strength. So from that, you can improve. Okay, cheating. I'll come to the part where you need to respond about earlier the English question paper that you like and also maybe the part that you have difficulties with. Okay, okay, cheating.
Mm, so the part I find it easy is novel. Let's see.
Okay. Ah, yes. Okay.
Ah,
Viewers.
so
Okay. Novel. Why?
so for me, novel is the easiest part to score because you just need to read through the novel, understand
Mm-hmm.
the story right, and then we can answer the question just based on our understanding.
Based on your understanding. But the thing is, cheating, we still need to understand the question, what they mean, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes, yes, of course. But it is a little bit easier because the novel, you just need to remember the all important event, the character, the characteristics. So you feel it is a little bit easy, right? Cheating.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so why don't you share a little bit about the part you find a little bit difficult when answering the paper?
Uh, so the part I find difficult is continuous writing. Because
Continuous writing.
my grammar is not that good, and I actually make many grammar mistake when writing essay, so I find it hard to write essay.
Yeah, I think you also share some difficulties with the viewers out there also. They can understand your point. So how actually you improve from yeah the thing that you feel difficult? How do you improve?
So I will listen to the podcast or tech talks, and I learn from the native speaker. I learn the way
Mm-hmm.
how they structure their sentence, the way they speak, yeah, the way they give out a point like, in a public speaking.
In a public speaking. So wow, that's good. You listen to the podcast, you listen to the native speaker, how they are presenting the ideas. So it's really helpful for you to actually write the essay. Is it shooting?
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah, that is a very good point to yeah, it's a very good point for everybody because anyway or how you need to read a lot actually, yeah, for you to have a little bit of content so that you can put inside your writing. Okay, I just want to clarify, even though SPM to 2021 candidates is going to see for a new format, but they're still writing inside they're still writing part inside the new format. So of course, the viewer out there can still like learn something a little bit more from your ideas. Okay, thank you very much, Ting, for
Thank
the
you.
time. We are going to now listen to the next person that we would like to hear from. Yes, who is Aisha. Aisha, hi Aisha. Can you open the mic, please? Okay, can you hear me? Aisha, can you hear me? Hello, Aisha. Okay. Uh, so this is something that regularly happens, but don't worry. So we are going to check into that. Why don't we go to the next person, who is Shazwina? Can we see Shazwina first? Hi,
Yes.
Shazwina.
Hi.
Okay. So we are back to see the next person, Shazwina. So Shazwina, are you ready for my question, Shazwina?
Sorry.
Are you ready for my question?
Yes, I am.
Okay, now, because this is sharing part, so you need to share lah. Okay. The first question is, what do you remember? Sorry, what makes you interested in learning English, Shazwina?
Um, I remember I started to develop my interest in learning English back when I was in kindergarten days, because my mom used to buy a lot of fairy tale books for me, like Cinderella, Snow White, Jack and the Beanstalk, and so on.
Mm,
Um, yeah, and I don't speak English with my family, but because I have the interest in learning English, I started to listening to English songs and practice speaking in English with my friends.
okay, that's good. I think we also share the same interest also that make me feel interested in learning the language because for me I also don't get the chance to actually like speak and using it so much while I was growing up because there's no reason for us to actually speak English, right, so Savina? Uh,
Yes.
but the thing is because we feel interested after reading because I can still remember my mom gave me a short storybook. I mean like it was a fairy tale. It was Red Riding Hood, the Little Red Riding Hood, and because of that, I fall in love with the language, and so are you, right, Jasmina? Okay, we go on to the next one. What quality do you like most about your English teacher? Because I still believe that besides you as a student, the teacher also give an certain impact towards the students, right? So can
Yeah.
you give your thoughts on that?
My teacher was Miss Nurul Huda. The quality that I like about her is how she encouraged all her students to work hard in our study, and she's also a fair teacher because she gives fair chances to all of her students, to all of us to
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
volunteer ourselves in class. And she
Okay,
also and she also emphasized a lot about being educated for the
okay,
future.
mm-hmm. Okay. So you learn also a lot from your teachers. The teachers are trying to encourage you, Miss Huda, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So, what one advice that besides that you remember about what he said to you?
I remember that she advised us to not
Mm,
be rich in the future, but to be educated and prioritize education first.
and prioritize education first. It's not that money is not important, but having a little bit of knowledge wouldn't hurt as well, right, Shazina?
Yes.
We can just imagine that if a person do not have manners, then but you have a lot of money, it also doesn't show the quality that you have as a rich person. You must have a certain mannerism, right? Manners make us man.
Man.
Yes, Shazina. Do you agree with that?
Huh?
Do you agree with that? Manners makes man?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now, we come to the part where you need to tell everybody out there the part of the English paper that you like and also the part of the English paper you find it a little bit difficult to answer. Okay.
Okay, the part that I find it the part that I like is section D novel.
Okay.
Okay, it's because I love to put myself in the character's place. By
Mm-hmm.
that, I know how the character thinks and feels about the certain situation that the characters face. And I
Okay. So you put,
also,
yeah,
yeah, and I
totally
also love
agree.
to express my opinions during answering the questions.
Okay, so that's good. You like to put yourself into the character, so it makes you feel understanding about how the characters go through. So it will be making you easier for you to answer the question. And I would like also to clarify that as teachers, we also go through the same thing over and over again. So that's why we can just like what mention easily the event. So by learning it by heart, the story, so it will be making it easier for you to answer the question. Okay. And how about the part that you find a little bit difficult, Sabina?
The part that I find difficult is paper one essay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I usually find it quite hard to manage my time properly for directed writing and
Mm-hmm.
continuous writing because I tend to spend more my time in directed writing, which I shouldn't.
Okay. So how do you have like any strategy to actually yes overcome the situation, Sabina?
Yeah, the solution that I made is I did a lot of essay exercises and I would set
Mm-hmm.
my time so that I could manage my time well for both essays. And I would make sure to have 5 to 8 minutes left to recheck my essays.
So you now got the idea that you actually need to be a little bit more organized of your time. That is also a very great advice to all the viewers out there. It's very important for you to notice the time. You need to give or allocate the time wisely so you know how much that you need to put the time into answering the question. Sazina, thank you very much for sharing your opinion with us. We are going to see you afterwards as well. But now we would like to hear from our friend just now, Aisha. Thank you, Sajina. Now, can we go back to our friends, Aisha?
Uh, Hi, sorry, just now.
Hi, Aisha. Welcome back.
Hi.
Okay, it's okay. I think people can understand that internet connection is something is out of our control, right, Aisha?
Yeah,
So,
understandable.
yes, understandable. So, are you ready to answer my question, Aisha?
Yes, inshallah.
Okay, Salah. So, she seems to be a little bit excited. So now, viewers, my question to Aisha would be, Aisha, what do you remember most about the English classes at school?
The thing that I remember the most is that my English teacher, Miss Aimee, she would always ask us to read English books for the first 5 minutes of our class session, and I really enjoyed that because um, as I am in was in boarding school, so I didn't really have that much time to indulge myself in reading novels, which I really like very much. So that's
Mm,
why I enjoy and I remember the most.
okay, so your teachers actually give you time to read, and where do you get all the reading materials, Aisha?
Oh, she told us to bring our books from home so that yeah, so from home we brought it to school.
Okay, so you bought your own books to the class, so you are given a chance. Yeah, as you know, all the years out there being a student, you are very busy with all the things that you need to do, and sometimes also you don't have time to actually indulge. As I mentioned just now, we love reading actually, right? We don't really have the time, but um, her teacher, yes, one of her efforts is to give the chance for her to actually read, and because she enjoy reading so much, yeah, right? I said you enjoy reading so much, so
Yes, I do.
uh, so you really appreciate the time that you have to read. Okay, so so from that reading, so did you learn anything?
Yes, I do because I read novels mostly. I try to imitate the author's writing style and I try to apply it in my essays, especially narrative and descriptive essays.
Oh, okay. So you try to apply this style. So viewers out there, so remember when you read a lot, you can actually like get to know the style of writing and then try to include that in the writing. So okay, this is the living proof. Yeah, all of these beautiful people, the four speakers, they I think majority they involve themselves into reading and they learn a lot from the reading and they use the style, they use whatever that they got, maybe the vocabulary and try to put inside the writing itself. Right, Aisha?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now we go on to my next question would be what was actually your motivation to get an A plus score in English, Aisha?
My motivation to get an A plus would be for my future and also self satisfaction, because we know that
Mm,
English English is a universal language, right? So
yeah, okay. Yep.
most of the careers out there, and then especially for furthering your studies, the subjects or the syllables would be in English
Mm-hmm.
dominantly, and so it will be an advantage for us to be really good in this language because firstly we can understand better, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we can learn better that way. And then for self satisfaction is because uh, myself and my family,
Mm-hmm.
we hold English
Yeah.
very importantly because we've been speaking in English
Mm.
since I was a kid. Yeah, so
Okay.
if I don't get a good grade for English, is that I would feel very humiliated and embarrassed.
Okay. So don't worry so much. You have proven everybody wrong. Yeah, you got an A plus already. So
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Aisha, what do you think about those people who like maybe see you negatively in a way that oh maybe you're trying so hard to impress and they see you negatively a little bit about you trying to learn this English.
Oh, I really hate those how you would say that how people perceive other people learning English is because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they have that stigma that, oh, if you learn English then you're less of a Malay, but in reality it's
Oh,
just a language.
uh-huh.
You shouldn't associate a language with a race, I guess. So
Uh-huh.
my advice is that people who are struggling to learn English
Mm-hmm.
or are trying their best to learn English is to not care about what other people say, because learning English doesn't make you less of a Malay or an Indian or a Chinese.
Mm-hmm. So actually learning the language itself doesn't show that you are going to change the race that you
Yeah.
are in. Yes, right, Aisha? Thank you very much for that. And I would agree so much on that. People out there, if you find it very difficult or you are struggling learning the language itself, please know that there are people who actually feel the same like you, you know. As always, you can always share your insecurity with your teachers. And like me myself, if I find that happen among my students, I will really encourage them to always not to what pay attention to these people because they are just going to pull you down because they are not motivating you. So be with the circle that are going to actually improve you as a person and also in your education as well. Right, Aisha? Let's go on to the next one, which is the part of the English paper that you find it easy and also the part that you find a little bit difficult. Yes.
The part that I found difficult was multiple choice questions. Can you guys see it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes. MCQ question. Yes. The one that got choices, right, Aisha?
Yeah, I.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't like it, but I find
Mm-hmm.
it really difficult because I would spend a heavy amount of time on that particular area because there are certain
Mm-hmm.
set questions that require high order thinking skills, and then the
Oh.
like yeah, you can get really confused with the answers because it could all seem right or it could all seem wrong.
Wrong. And after all, because there are choices, it makes the choice become a little bit more difficult. And to all the viewers out there as well, different people also face different difficulties. So certain people have, right, they feel this question a little bit difficult. How about and the other people also face the other question find a little bit more difficult. Yes. Aisha, how about the part that you like?
The part that I like will obviously be continuous writing or yeah, narrative,
Continuous writing, especially narrative.
especially narrative. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Why is that?
Yeah, because I think I mentioned it a lot that I really like reading. And because I try to
Mm-hmm.
imitate the writing style, and then sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I would not really copy, but it's like the continuation of the novel that I read or a fuller chapter, and then I try to um, associate or relate with the narrative essay or the descriptive essay.
Uh, wow. Okay. So to all of you, the viewers out there, if you happen to choose like narrative essay, that is the secret reveal by Aisha. Because when you read a lot, you tend to actually pick a little bit here and there. You can combine a little bit of the story, the plot, and sometimes also you become creative as well to come out with the plot, right, Aisha? Yes. I think that is the time that we have with
Are you good?
Aisha. Thank you very much, Aisha, for the time. Now, we are going to see the next person, the last person for this round, the shepherd, who is Aina.
Hi.
Hi, Aina. So, are you ready for
Hi.
my question?
Yes. I'm sorry for earlier.
It's okay. Don't worry so much. So, then try your best. Okay. This is not an examination, it's just a sharing part. Yeah, we just want to listen to your opinion and also, yeah, maybe a little bit of the secret why you get A plus. Okay, so that is the question for from me to you. Why do you think you got an A plus for English, China?
I think my writing contribute a lot for my mark.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
When I was answering the exam paper, English paper one, I thought
mm-hmm,
about how do I write something different than other candidates? Like how can I impress the examiner?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried to be as unique as I can, but I made sure that I still stick to the question.
Okay, that's good. Wow, you are trying to be unique, so you would want the examiner to actually read your essay and feel that your essay is a little bit different from other people, right, Aina?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So, how do you get that? I'm like trying to be different, making yourself a little bit
Pardon?
different from other people. How? What's the reason? What's the reason for you
Uh,
trying to make your essay a little bit different from other people?
I think it all thanks to all the books that I have read before.
Okay, so you are also a reader. So there's also another interest that is shared by all our first speakers. They love reading so much, especially the storybook. So that also a big secret to all the viewers out there. Yeah, is going to improve a lot. Is going to improve your English. Yeah. Okay, so now, Aina, let's go to our next question. So yes, who is your idol that makes you want to learn better, Aina?
I could say that I look up to my parents the most,
Mm-hmm.
my mom and my dad. Every time I think about them, I always want to do better in my life and in my studies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you look up to your parents, yeah? Okay, so what is the qualities that you think that you like the most about your parents that makes you feel like, oh, okay, that's the reason for me to make them as my idol?
Um, First of all, they are very understanding.
Mm-hmm.
They let me choose my own path. They support me to achieve my dream instead of pushing me to their own way. Like, yeah.
Okay. So this is the dilemma that we have among the teenagers right now. They want to have a little bit of freedom as they are growing out, but still within the control of their parents. But as you are growing out, as you are actually a teenager, so you want a little bit of freedom, and your parents give you a little bit of freedom, also giving you the autonomy for you to decide what you want in your life, right? Aina, you know what you want in your life, right, Aina?
Yes.
Okay. So Aina, we go back to the question of the part of the question that you like, and also the part where you find a little bit of difficulty when answering the question. Can you share with all the viewers?
Yes. The part that I like the most is okay. The part that I like
Okay.
the most, vocabulary and grammar.
Okay, the
Yes.
vocabulary and grammar. Okay,
Yep.
why is that?
Because the answers were already there. So I just had to choose the most accurate and the correct one.
Okay, so you find it a little bit of yes, easier for you to decide which is the best answer. Okay. Now, how about the part that you find a little bit difficult?
For me, it is novel.
Okay, so you
Okay.
are a little bit different from the rest of our speakers today. The rest of the speakers, they think this novel is quite a little bit of easy for them, but as you know, different students have different ways of understanding the question, and Aina is a little bit different as well. So, as a teacher, I understand her perspective because when you try to read the question. Maybe the question is a little bit difficult. Why is it Aina for novel?
Because for the novel section, we need to give
Mm-hmm.
like introduction and then like examples, the
Mm-hmm.
incidents in the
Mm-hmm.
and the conclusion based on the novel that
Mm-hmm.
that I have learned.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really good in like summarizing those things. I get
Okay.
confused.
You
No,
got
I
confused.
easily get confused.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay, okay. So, yes, to all viewers, yes. So how actually you deal with that? I mean, like, do you have like certain strategy? Because in the end, you finally get an A plus for English. Maybe you have like certain strategy for you to actually improve on that part.
I'm
Your
sorry.
strategies, to improve on novel. What you do?
Oh, yes. My strategies is that before the exam, I
Mm-hmm.
reread the book, the novel,
Mm-hmm.
so that
Mm-hmm.
I can like recall the important events. Because
Mm-hmm.
by doing so, I will get to answer every kind of questions in the exam, like the
Yeah.
event,
Yeah,
important
especially
event.
the event. Okay. Yes, so all viewers out there, that is very, very true. Can you imagine your teachers? They have gone through the novel like year in and year out. They keep on repeating. So that is the strategy that they are trying to apply to the kids because they have gone through it a lot. So you actually need to read the text to make sure that you understand. And this is very true. Like Aina said, so she already read the novel a few times so that she got the important point, especially the ideas, the plot, the theme from the novel. So, okay, so thank you very much, Aina. So that is
Yeah.
to all the viewers out there. That is the end of our sharing part with all the speakers. We are going to have our wheel of fortune next. Yes, before we go to our last part, the inspire part. Okay, so we would like to get our wheel of fortune ready for us to know all the winners. Yes. Uh-huh. So yes. So the wheel is already there. Thank you very much, the organizer. So let's see who's the winner. Okay, congratulations to Nur Najiha binti Muhammad Nasir. So, yes, the organizer will contact you later. Okay, now we go on to see who will get that. Very catchy song. And who is the winner this time? RDE Dolan Johor. Wow, so far away from Johor. Thank you very much for actually tuning into the channel and see our program for tonight. Thank you very much. Okay, and we would like to know the last winner for tonight. Yes, this is the last person to win. Yes. Okay, a very short name, Shira. And from Celano, congratulations to all the winners. That is the last person to actually win our Wheel of Fortune. Just to remind everybody, you can actually register in the link provided in the channel, and also there will be also a link for you to actually get your e-certificate that will be open like later, a little bit in the time. But don't forget to tune in until the last because yeah, for you to know how you can get your e-certificate. And thank you again for all the viewers who still tuning in to our program today. I am the host, Mr. Hanin, and if you've seen me before, I am a presenter as well at BBTV for English as well. So we have come to our last part, which is the inspire part. Yeah, we are going to meet all of them. So I would like to invite everybody back to the screen. We have Shitin, we have Aisha, we have Aina, and also another person. We are still waiting for um, Shazlina. Okay, okay, Shazlina, can you open the mic?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome back.
Hello.
uh,
And
so, uh, this time around, we can see all of them on the tube. Yes, we would like to get some inspiration for all these successful people. Because of the situation of pandemic, some people feel down a little bit because they need to actually learn through online all this stuff, and you have proven wrong because you already faced the situation and you can get the success that you achieve right now. So I will throw two statements. The first one is actually a question. uh, why English is important. I know it's a little bit of cliche, but I think everybody needs to listen to this very, very attentively, so that we want to actually reduce the stigma that people still have about learning English, because at certain part there are still people feels that English is an alien language to them. So that is the first part why English is important, and also number two would be on the hopes and advice for the SPM candidates of 2021. So we would like to start with Shipping. So Shipping, why English is important?
So for me, English is important for communication. By learning English, I'm able to talk to people from different races and countries, and it
Mm-hmm.
actually widen my social network.
Well, it's really widen your social network because you are able to actually communicate with a lot more of people. Yes, that is really, really true. Just like what I experienced as well, because like when you go to Kuala Lumpur, in the city area, especially, right, speaking English a little bit better, and also people can communicate with you, and also you can understand what they are trying to say. Yes. Thank you very much, Vicky. And how about Aisha?
For me, I would have to agree with
Mm.
cheating, and then I
Mm,
also think that English is important for our future. And
mm-hmm.
this might be an unpopular opinion, but yeah, this is my opinion. Is that
Okay.
English? Uh, English gives you this image that you are educated. Okay, because
Oh, okay.
especially for us, we learn English as a second language, right? But
Mm,
it shows that we know more than one language lah, basically. So yeah.
okay. Yeah. So actually, yeah, we're not trying to be arrogant, right? We are trying not to be arrogant, but it's just like learning a language, right? Learning the language. Yeah, thank you very much for all the viewers out there for showing support. We just want the positivity of like learning the language itself, because we're just learning the knowledge. Yeah, I'm very sorry to all the people out there who seem like uh, seeing us as what seeing us as arrogance. We are not like showing arrogance to them. We just like we're trying to learn. We just want to be the best possible version of ourselves while learning the language. Right, Aisha? Do you agree with me?
Okay.
Okay. So now we would like to hear from Shazina. Shazina, thank you,
Yes.
Aisha. So
Welcome.
okay, why English is important? Do you agree with the rest as well?
Yeah, I agree with Shiting and Aisha that English
Mm-hmm.
is an international language,
Mm-hmm.
and it will make our life easier when we go overseas, especially since that would be the language that we use to communicate with each other. And
Mm-hmm.
it is an advantage for us to be proficient in two or more languages.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. It's an advantage for you gaining knowledge, and actually like some people it's not just English, some people have like they are trilingual, not just bilingual, they are trilingual or maybe multilingual. Yes, they actually like have the opportunity to learn more language, and people seem impressed with that, the ability for certain people to actually learn more than one or two languages, right? For me, so far I just have like Bahasa Malaysia and English, but I learned a little bit. French when I did my university years. But I think that is
Mm-hmm.
something that I need to also learn it back because actually learning is always fine. Yes. Thank you very much for all the positive comments from all the viewers out there. And actually, a message a little bit from our organizer. The e-certificates already linked in, so you can check them out. We continue with the next person, who is Aina. Okay, thank you, Sabina. Yes, Aina, we're back. And why do you think English is important?
Um, Many countries in this world use English as their first or second language. So,
Yep.
yes. Uh, Furthermore, in Malaysia, many companies prioritize workers who are fluent in English.
Wow.
So,
Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
think it is important. Yes, I think it is important for someone to have at least basic English knowledge for their own good.
Yep. I think that is really true because when we talk about working later on in future, for you to have like a basic understanding and also what mastery of the language will really help us in a long run, especially while we are searching for works later on. And try to be positive, right? And being positive really helps you to see the things happen around you very positively instead of being negative all the time is going to hinder your progress as a language learner. So now I can see that everybody like have a very good attitude towards the language, right? So it shows to everybody out there, the viewers, that anything is possible. It's not impossible to do and achieve the dream that you are. Okay. Now we go on to the last part, which is some advice from you guys to all the candidates of 2021 exam who are going to sit their exam next year. Yeah, right now they are having the classes online. So let's hear a little bit some of your advice to all these candidates. Okay. Now we start with from Keating.
So I know it's struggling to study online, but I hope the aspirant candidate of 2021 can study earlier and start to prepare for the examination.
Yes, so they can start early when dealing with this, when doing this online classes. Thank you, Kiki. How about Aisha? Can we hear from Aisha?
Oh, okay. So my advice for the SPM 2021 candidates and juniors to treat English as a lifestyle and not as a subject. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I don't think I have that much to say. Wait.
Okay,
And
wait,
then
wait. Okay.
I would like to say that always put effort in everything that you do because every little effort counts, whether you know it or not. Okay, and
Okay.
it's okay to rest if you feel tired. Stay
Yes.
healthy and succeed.
Take a break when you feel tired, when you feel a little bit of depressed. Yeah, the motivation to keep on going. Yeah, never give up. Okay. Very good advice from Aisha. Now we listen to Selena. Do you agree with what Aisha said? And also maybe you can add a little bit more.
My hope and my advice for the
Mm.
viewers and for the students who watch this is to enjoy the process of learning English and try
Mhm,
to do less grammatical errors as possible in your essays.
mhm,
Be consistent, work hard in your study, put effort so that you are totally ready and prepared before your upcoming exams. Because as the saying
mhm,
goes, the early birds
mhm.
catch the worms.
Okay, the early bird catch the worm. So preparation, yes, prevention is better than cure. So if you want to prevent yourself from like what losing all the A's, so you need to make some preparation. Yeah, the earlier the preparation, it makes you very ready when you're taking the exam later on. Yes, and we would like to hear this is will be the final word from Aina. Yes, I know. Okay, so there was a little bit of problem. Yes, yeah, we would like to thank all the comment that come into the channel. Thank you very much for
Better.
yes, all the comments from you, and we would like to hear from Aina. Yes, Aina.
Yes. My advice is to always keep on trying to improve your English. Do not give up. Try to
Mm,
normalize yourself reading anything in English. For example,
mm,
like novel, articles, or anything else, because by doing so, you will get to improve. You will get to widen your vocabularies, and good luck.
a good luck. Okay, so everybody needs a little bit of luck in their life, and thank you very much for from Aina. Okay, thank you very much. So we come a little bit to at the end of our sharing session tonight. Yes, Haida, Hanin, I would like to thank Siti, Shazina, Aisha, and Aina for what the sharing session that we have just now. Thank you very much for giving also a little bit of inspiration and also hope to always never give up and always trying. And what I thought from all you ladies is to actually read a lot because from reading, it's actually going to be very helpful to create plot, to create interesting story, and also to learn a little bit of the style of writing, vocabulary, and whatnot. So that is very true. Yeah, coming from an English teacher who has been teaching for the past 12 years. Okay, I'm still new comparing to all my seniors, but what we've seen so far from all our experience, yeah, of teaching. Reading does really improve a lot the quality of your English. But the thing is, we need to practice it as well. Yeah. Okay. So before I end tonight's program, I would like to say thank you again to Majelis Counseling Kebangsaan Sabarna for allowing us to conduct a program here in the channel. This is their first English channel, no, not channel, the first English program, C.S.I with Mr. Hanin. So I hope that I will come again. So maybe I'm going to have a chance with other people as well. Maybe we will invite again these four speakers, maybe some other time to see how they are doing in their future. Thank you also to Sarawinam District Secondary School English Language Channel for giving me the chance to become the host for tonight. And we would like also to thank our PTD or Sabagunang District Education Department for the support that they show in order for us to have this program. Today, special thanks also to Panur Alina Abdullah, SISC class of SISC class officer for his contribution for all the prizes today. And don't forget, yeah, those winners will be contacted by our organizer MGKK channel. Thank you again to this wonderful guest that I have tonight. Stay safe because we are still fighting against this COVID. Yes, if you hear the news today, the number is increasing. So we hope and we pray that everything is going to the number is going to drop down a little bit, and we have a chance again to actually meet face to face in the future. Thank you again for all the viewers for tuning in and spending your time with us to hear this wonderful and amazing people's story. So with that, I would like to say thank you, good night, and goodbye. Goodbye, everybody, and take care.
Bye, Mr. Hanin.
Bye.
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 And thank you, everyone.
Thank you.